Just picture this for a second. You've spent a lifetime, or, at least half a lifetime, managing the entire little universe of a mobile home park. Every single crack in the pavement, every leaky faucet, all the family stories. And now, you're finally ready to sell.
And then, the offers, they start to trickle in. They're cash offers, sure, but they're kind of smaller than your blood pressure readings after those tenant meetings, right? And you start to wonder, hey, was all that work I put in really valued?
And your first thought is probably, Carrie, what? Well, it's not the weight of your years, I'll tell you that. It's something far more valuable. And this is where the entire game just completely changes.
Okay, let's cut right through Barnaby's theatrics for a moment. Seller carry, it's actually really simple. It just means you stop being the landlord and you start being the bank. And honestly, the best kind of bank, one with no stuffy marble lobby and only one very, very motivated client.
Look, in a normal sale, the buyer goes hat in hand to some big lender. With seller carry, you're the one who finances a chunk of the deal. Your equity, which was just kind of sitting there, suddenly becomes this high-performing asset. And the best part? It's secured by the very property you know inside and out. And believe me, traditional banks, they wish they could write paper this clean.
So here's how it breaks down. Let's just use an $800,000 sale for our example, okay? Step 1, the buyer puts down cash, let's say $150,000. That's their skin of the game. Step 2, you finance the rest, that remaining $650,000. From there, it's pretty simple. Step 3, you just collect the monthly checks. And finally, step 4, after an agreed upon term, maybe 5 years, they either refinance or sell, and boom, you get that final balloon payment. It's really a story that ends in pure cash flow.
Now, the biggest obstacle to a seller carry deal, it isn't found on a balance sheet. It's not really about the numbers at all. No, it's psychological. It's all about conquering that very natural fear of the unknown.
And this is the question on every single seller's mind. I get it. For 30 years, you've been taught that the only truly safe exit is a briefcase full of cash. So the idea of financing the deal yourself, well, it can feel like a huge leap of faith.
It's a well-documented principle. The pain of a potential loss is literally twice as powerful as the pleasure of an equivalent gain. And so, sellers naturally view any alternative to an all-cash sale through this lens of what could I lose?
So let's flip the script for a second. What if the all-cash deal is actually the guaranteed loss? I mean, think about it. You take the cash and you immediately hand over this huge chunk of it to Uncle Sam. That's not a risk, that's a certainty. Seller carry, on the other hand, it keeps your capital working for you. And this is about so much more than just money. It's an identity shift. You've done the hard work. You've been the landlord, the manager, the handyman, all of it. Now you graduate. You get to become the financier, overseeing your life's work from a very comfortable distance.
Exactly. Just think of it like the pension you built for yourself. You get the reward, that predictable monthly check, without any of the day-to-day headaches. The toilets are now officially someone else's problem.
Okay, we've addressed the soul. Now let's talk to the wallet. It's time for some math that actually feels good. No pro forma magic here. Just clean, simple, powerful numbers.
Okay, let's go back to our example. That $650,000 note at a really modest 6% interest, that's going to generate $3,250. That's what lands in your bank account every single month. It's predictable, it's secure, and it is entirely passive income. And oh yeah, it adds up. Over 5 years, that monthly income totals about $195,000 in pure interest. Go ahead, ask your local bank what their CDs are paying right now. I'll wait. This is your equity performing at a level a traditional savings account can only dream of.
So when that final balloon payment comes in, you add that to all the interest you've already collected. Your total take from that original $800,000 park, it's now closer to $845,000. You didn't just sell your park, you made your park's equity pay you a massive bonus for it.
Let's just put it side by side. With a cash sale, you get a huge tax bill right away, and congrats, you have a new full-time job figuring out where to park that money so it doesn't get eaten alive by inflation. With seller carry, you get a tax-optimized income stream and complete peace of mind. The choice is pretty clear.
Ah, yes, the ghost in the machine, the ultimate what if. This is the question that keeps sellers up at night. And you know what? It's probably the most misunderstood part of this entire equation. Okay, let's be crystal clear about this. If the buyer defaults,
You don't lose, not even close. You hold the first position lien. That means you keep their entire, significant down payment, you keep every single monthly payment they've ever made to you, and you get your park back, often after they've already invested their own money into improving it. That's not risk, that's leverage.
Which brings us to the real payoff. See, this isn't just about optimizing your finances. This is about securing your future. It's about achieving the peace, the control, and the legacy that you have absolutely earned.
You know, so many owners feel like selling the park is abandoning the community they built. But Seller Carry is the complete opposite. You're ensuring its future by handpicking a successor, all while you transform your life's work into a steady, reliable income stream. You're preserving your legacy, not liquidating it.
After all those years, you've earned this. You've earned the right to step back without stepping away completely. No more late-night tenant calls, no more infrastructure worries. You've simply replaced active management with financial momentum.
So, what's the big takeaway here? After all the numbers, all the psychology, what is the one thing you really need to remember about this powerful strategy?
A buyer who proposes Seller Carry isn't trying to corner you. They're trying to court you. They're offering a solution that's built on trust and mutual benefit. It is never about pressure. It's about calculated reassurance. Reassurance that your life's work is going to continue to reward you for years to come.
It's all about finding a structure where both the buyer and the seller win. That is how you build a bridge between generations of ownership.
Alignment over argument, every time.